That was a majority verdict, of course, for Tojibayev in our second contest. And the third one we have coming up, of course, is the welterweight division, 69 kilograms. And we have the number 8 ranked boxer with the WSB in Roniel Iglesias up against the number 16 and Yauheni RAMASHKEVICH.
Gerardo Poggi de Argentina. En la esquina de Azerbaijan, Baku Fire, Yauheni RAMASHKEVICH.
So Yauheni RAMASHKEVICH coming to the ring now. He's a 26-year-old ranked number 16 with the World Series of Boxing. He's had 2 bouts under WSB rules. He won 1 and lost 1.
En la esquina de Domadores de Cuba, Roniel Iglesias.
So here comes Roniel Iglesias then. 1 bout so far with the WSB, and he won that on a knockout over a Mexican. He's a year younger at 25, but he is ranked at number 8 in the world with the World Series of Boxing. And the Cubans must have realised now that with that Hershid Tojibayev win, they are not invincible.
Tercer combate de la noche, división 69 kilogramos. En la esquina de Azerbaijan, Baku Fire, Yauheni RAMASHKEVICH.
So Yauheni
en la esquina
RAMASHKEVICH.
De Domadores de Cuba, Roniel Iglesias.
There's Roniel Iglesias. So 5 3-minute rounds then in the welterweight division. The limit is 69 kilograms of these welterweights.
Okay, good fight, okay?
And this is not the best of the Cubans.
Box!
But he's not far off it. And a southpaw to boot, which means, of course, he leads with his right hand. Well, straight away you can see here that one of the great bonuses for Iglesias is the simple fact that RAMASHKEVICH moves to his own right, which is right onto the strong hand here of Iglesias. Well, in theory, it's the strong hand anyway. Well, he's a very lively character, the RAMASHKEVICH. Nothing of any great note has happened so far in this first round, and we're approaching the halfway point. Well, nice jab there, I thought, from Iglesias. So let's just see what tricks then Iglesias has in the locker. That's a nice jab. Of course, you've got a nice measuring stick there also when RAMASHKEVICH just left his left hand out. Oh, this looks like a good round, doesn't it, for the Cuban so far? Oh, it's a cut. Left eye here. Left eye of RAMASHKEVICH is cut. And that looked to be a clash of heads. So an extra target to aim for now for Iglesias. Well, he's one of these guys who likes to stand right in front of you, Iglesias.
Stop! Stop! Okay, no holding. Okay. Stop!
So there's the bell to end the first round, which may well have gone the Cubans' way. We wait to see. That was a lovely, swift right hand to the chin. And that was the moment when the rangefinder was sent out by RAMASHKEVICH, and he got caught over the top of it. Well, maybe I was wrong about the cut over the left eye. Certainly looked it from here.
Seconds out. Segundos fuera.
Well, all three judges have gone for Iglesias there in the first round. Round two then of a scheduled 5. Just to remind you yet again, we're looking at Roniel Iglesias in the white in action here against the lad representing Azerbaijan, Yauheni RAMASHKEVICH. So the Cuban ranked number 8 by the WSB up against the number 16.
Stop! 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 Okay. Up.
Well, I obviously mistook something on the left eye of RAMASHKEVICH here as a cut, which it obviously wasn't. It's a bit of a jack in the box, isn't he, here, Iglesias?
Stop! Stop! Roniel. Box!
Yep, slightly below the belt there from Iglesias. Yes, just when RAMASHKEVICH thinks, I've got this guy, he's gone.
Hey, no holding, no holding. Sin agarrar, sin agarrar.
Nice little sharp left hand there from Iglesias. A lovely jab as well. Well, I've got to say, I don't think that RAMASHKEVICH has particularly enjoyed those, despite inviting Iglesias in for a punch-up. So inside the last 30 seconds of round 2.
Stop! Stop! Okay. Okay. Stop!
Well, that's a very good round. Lots of action from both men, and this young fella might just have got himself the second round on the spin. So a bit of replay here then from the second. Lots of action for both lads. I think the more effective work came from Iglesias.
Seconds out. Segundos fuera.
Well, all three judges have indeed gone for Iglesias there in the second, and this is round 3 of a scheduled 5.
Límpiame ahí, límpiame un poco ahí.
Well, looks like we're going to get a flat-footed approach here now from RAMASHKEVICH. Nothing fancy going to come from him. He just wants to try and crack this guy and see if he will go. And who knows, he might. And the only bout so far for the World Series of Boxing for Iglesias was when he knocked out the Mexican opponent. So there's obviously some firepower about Iglesias. I don't know if he'll do that here to RAMASHKEVICH.
Stop! 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 No holding, no holding.
And Iglesias looks so cool, doesn't he?
Stop! Stop!
Well,
Stop!
quite a prolonged period
no
there of
holding,
doing
no
nothing.
Holding, okay? Box!
Well, RAMASHKEVICH has certainly tried very hard in this particular round to try and change things around, but, well, looks like Roniel Iglesias is up to that task of dealing with him. Well, the bell's about to sound at the end of round 3. And there it is. Well, who knows? And incidentally, we were treated to some very, very good, lively Cuban music and singing before this event. And you saw a couple of the singers in the audience there screaming for Iglesias. So where have the judges gone? Don't forget, of course, that Iglesias won the first 2. Has he won the third as well? "14,000 people hope he has, and they're right.
Seconds out. Segundos fuera.
So the Cuban Domadores in action here against the Azerbaijan Baku Fires. This is round 4. Oh, nice bit of work there from IGLESIAS. Well, little left hand there, did get through, and again. Very frustrating experience this for Yauheni RAMASHKEVICH. He knows what he wants to do, he knows what he can do, but of course he can't do it.
Stop, stop.
His opponent won't let him. And I've got to say here, RAMASHKEVICH is almost fighting with a sense of resignation. Well, this is good control boxing now from IGLESIAS, and of course he is controlling his opponent very well. We're approaching the last 30 seconds here of round 4. One more after this, and nothing but a knockout will do for RAMASHKEVICH.
Stop, stop, stop.
Well,
stop.
Bell's not far away
10
now.
seconds, 10 seconds, 10 segundos.
And that looks like a pretty clear-cut win in round 3 for round 4 for IGLESIAS. We of course wait for the judges' official scores. But a replay here showing IGLESIAS in full control.
Seconds out.
So once
Segundos
again,
fuera.
IGLESIAS declared the winner of round 4.
Quinto round.
So this is the 5th and final round then to decide, well, not to decide it obviously, but it will certainly get the welterweights out of the way and put the Cubans 1 in front with 2 to play. Don't forget it's 1-1 coming into this. This will make it 2-1 to Cuba, with the light heavies and the super heavies still to come. And I've got to say, I'm pretty impressed here with Iglesias. He's got a good style. It has been a bit of a clash of styles at times, this one. And there was an old saying once upon a time that southpaw should be drowned at birth, but you can get some cracking fighters in the southpaw style, i.e. those that lean with their right. And once upon a time, of course, they used to tie that arm behind your back, and you had to learn to use your left, at least as a lead shot. Quite naturally, of course, RAMASHKEVICH is trying very, very hard here to make a difference. Got just over a minute to change this one around. Well, he lands it right, and again. And this lad from Uzbekistan knows he needs a knockout to win this one for the Baku Fires. Well, looks like Iglesias lost his rhythm there. Well, one of those prolonged moments when nothing happened. It's not been altogether a bad round, this, really, for RAMASHKEVICH. So there's the final bell, and where have they gone? Well, they've got to have gone for Iglesias, surely. There's no way that RAMASHKEVICH could have turned that one round in the final session. He may have won the round, but he hasn't won the fight, making it 2-1 to Cuba. So 14,000 expectant fans here looking to see their country go in front. Right, referee then calls both boxers to the center of the ring. Here we go then for the official score.
Resultado del combate. Juez 1, 50-45. Juez 2, 50-45. Juez 3, 50-45. El vencedor por votación unánime de los Domadores de Cuba.
So there you go.
Roniel Iglesias.
Roniel Iglesias has indeed been declared a unanimous winner over a very tough man, Yauheni RAMASHKEVICH here. All three judges had it the same as me at 50-45. That is 5 rounds to 0. 2-1 to Cuba. 2 to play. Of course, it's still possible that Azerbaijan here can win 3-2. By getting victory in the next 2 bouts. It just looks awfully unlikely.